Welcome to today's class. Today we're going to continue our class on narrative writing, and we're going to look at the day when everything went wrong. Have you ever experienced such a day in your life when everything went wrong? At the end of this class, you will be able to produce, organize, and present a text which is appropriate to the task. So what this means is, at the end of this class, you are going to write a narrative on the day when everything went wrong. Okay? Before then, let's look at the recap of narrative writing. Last class we talked about narrative writing, and we said that narration means the act of telling story, or storytelling, and the main purpose of narrative is to tell stories. Okay, anytime you tell a story to a friend or a family member about an event or an incident in your day, you engage in form of narration. Okay, so narrative writing is a type of writing that tells story. It tells personal experience or experiences. Do not forget that narrative writing can be imaginary. That's when it's called a fiction writing. It can also be factual, based on facts, which is a true life experience, or a combination of both, that is imaginary, factual. That's a combination of fiction and non-fiction forms of writing. Narrative includes um, fairy tales, mystery stories, science fiction, horror stories, adventure stories, and a whole lot of myth, legends, historical facts or narratives, slides of life, personal experience. So, like autobiography, biography, and others. The features, it's also important for us to remember that the first person narrative is written in the first person form. That is first person pronoun. That's for the first person narrative. You make use of I, we, me. Okay, then the third person narrative makes use of third person pronouns. He, she, it. Again, because it tells story, you must use active verbs. The verbs that will get the attention of your listeners or your audience. It's very important that the verbs get the attention of your listeners. Example, instead of she laughed, she cackled. Okay, so such verbs will attract the attention of your audience. It will attract the attention of your listeners. It's written in past tense, and it makes use of time connectives. Connectives are linking words, and time connectives are connectives that indicate time. For an instance, long time ago, once upon a time, later, then, soon thereafter. Another thing that is very important is it makes use of descriptive words, just like I said. It makes use of active verbs to get the attention of your readers. Okay, let's look at this one. Written by a good friend of my good friend. Okay? The day when everything went wrong. I am so glad that today is over. So many things have gone wrong. For some reasons, I did not sleep a wink last night. I was very tired when Mom called me this morning. I fell asleep again until Mom called me again. That snooze made me late. I did not have time for breakfast. I was staring as I ran to catch the school bus. I just missed it. Mom had to drive me to school. She was late for an important meeting and she was furious with me. She scolded me for being late. I got to school on time. Mrs. Rachel asked us to hand in our homework. My homework was not in my bag. I had forgotten to put it in my bag the night before. I usually check my bag in the morning. I did not do this because I was late. I had to write an extra homework as a punishment. After the PHE lesson, I did not tie my shoelace properly. I tripped over it and fell down the stairs. I hurt my knee and had to have a bandage on it. What a terrible day! I hope that I have a better one tomorrow. Great. Now this is the time for you to tell me your own experience. Pick a pen and your paper and write the day when everything went wrong. Okay? Have fun while doing that.